everyone to take a seat, please. Half circle around me. Thank you. All right, so today we're going to play a little field hockey. This will be our last field hockey week of field hockey for this unit. So just we're going to start with a little review from last week. Who remembers the quiet hand, the different types of passes? Hockey. Push pass. Brendan. Drive. Jaquan. Sweep. Yep. So today we're gonna focusing on the object manipulation skills. So the first game we're gonna be doing is a little hockey bowling. The next game we're gonna do is a little, kind of like a little dribbling game, and then we'll mix it up with like a little field modified version of field hockey with, instead of a goal, cone. So first game we're gonna do, if you would all look that way at the bowling pins, you'll see there's 3 different stations for bowling, and at each station you'll see a scorecard. And so I forgot to mention, someone in each team will need at least 1 pencil. I'll give you time to get that before we play. So I'm gonna get you guys, I'll split you up into 3 teams, and you'll be bowling. Does everyone know how to use the score sheet for bowling? Okay.
How many pins you knock down?
You count how many pins in the 2 boxes in the right hand corner, and then big boxes you put how many is your total for each game. So I'm going to go ahead and number you all off. When I give you a number, please hold that number up so you don't forget it. We go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2. So yeah. So all the ones go to this first bowling pin, this first station here. All the 2s to the middle one. 1 person from each team will get a pencil. Another person will get a stick for each person of your team. Should be 4. So 1 person from each team, they can grab a pencil. Another person grab a stick for each person of your team, please.
How many people are there? Just us 2? 4.
Are you 2? 2.
Use this. So,
I got too many, so we're missing 1.
So can everybody see me up here with the scoring sheet? It's the 2 small boxes in the top right corner. That is where you put, the first time you bowl, you put how many cones were knocked down. Second box is if they didn't bowl a strike, then you put how many cones they were able to knock down on their second shot. For a strike, it'll be 6 pins instead of the usual, I think, 12. And keep track of each. And we'll add them up at the end, see who the winner for each team was. So everyone will stand about, go to that red line right back there, and we'll need, so for each person on the team, 1 person will be the shooter, 1 person will be back here retrieving the ball and setting up the cones, 1 person will be the scorekeeper. And the 4th person will introduce some defense after the first game. And yeah, after every turn you rotate. So you'll bowl, 2 tries, and then you'll rotate with someone. And retrievers, when you give the ball back to the shooter, please roll the ball, and shooter, you must stop it with the stick like you would in a game. And when everyone is ready, you may start bowling. So make sure.
0 and 0.
So we'll go. Actually, let's see.
Yeah, next.
All right, everyone, hold the balls, please. So we're gonna go ahead and move up. I've noticed there have been some struggles. So we're gonna move up a little bit to make it easier. Should have put a cone here. So about this red line, right here, is where we will now line up. Make sure when you are shooting, you're facing your target and watching where you're trying to shoot the entire time. Step towards your target and go. Nice shot, Taylor.
Now, do we leave this down?
So you can take it away, please. Thank you. Nice job, Marissa. Way to step towards your target.
Where are we shooting from? Now?
Shoot from this red line.
Like a 10.
All right. Let's see this shot. Almost. So another thing to do is you can give up velocity for your location. So instead of swinging, trying to hit the ball harder, you're trying to hit it lighter, focus more on trying to get it straight instead of focusing on power.
Hey Tanner, how's this? And
Whatever gets the pins down. One of those three passes to try and get enough power to knock the cones down, or the pins down. So, see? Nice shot.
All right.
So Brendan, like I was telling Brian, instead of trying to hit the ball harder and try and get as much power as possible, focus more on trying to focus. Nice job, Jaquan. Focus more on trying to focus more on your location than power. Because if you go and just try and hit the ball as hard as you can, it might go left and right more. But if you're just more controlled with your swing, trying to just focus more on getting it straight to your target and giving up some of the power might help. So give that a try. How's it going, Sebastian?
Not too well.
All right, let's see. Looked pretty good to me.
The first time it just went in front.
Way to step towards your target. So with this pin here, should you focus more on trying to hit as hard as you can, or just focus more on just getting it straight as possible?
Getting straight as possible.
Okay. So let's see. Nice shot.
16 minutes.
All right, we'll do a last round right here. So the last, rotate one last time. So then whoever's shooting now will be the last one.
We believe in you.
All right, and on a strong note, Taylor.
Oh, is that power?
So as I was telling Brendan over there, instead of trying to hit it as hard as you can, maybe hit it more compact and controlled to try and aim, give it velocity for location. That was better. That was better.
Thank you.
All right. Nice shot, Adriana. All right, so everyone back up here, please. Everyone's a winner. So, what helped? What was more effective when you were trying to aim for the pins? Was it trying to hit as hard as you can, or what? Finesse, more control
Following through toward your target.
towards your target. Nice. So this next game, I'm now going to take the teams. Each team spread out a little bit so I can see who's on each team, because I'm going to take one person from. So we go Taylor, Josh. Okay, so there's only. Okay, so Taylor and Josh, you two will now be on a team. And we're gonna now break down to 4 teams of 3, or in this case, 1 team of 2. So this game, does everyone see the, I was supposed to get more cones. Okay, oops. So there's, okay, so 2 cones in front of the bowling pins there, 2 cones there, and there. So there'll be another court, another game set up over there, actually. Okay, so we'll just do, so U5 versus U6 over here, and we'll just do 1 game. So the object of this game is each person will eventually do it, but one person who will be on one team will be on offense. One person from that team has to get the ball through the cones, dribbling it. So you have to go start at the first cone, and you have to zigzag through, do a figure 8 through the cones, and that's how you'll get a point for your team. Once you score a point, then the defense will then become the offense, and they will try and zigzag through the cones. The defense's job is to try and poke the ball away from the offensive team. This will be focusing more on trying to control the ball. So more, again, focusing on controlling the ball where you're going with the ball. So we'll go do a figure 8 through the cones, but one person will be doing it. Defense will try and be poke the ball away. You can pass the ball to any members, like before you score. If you're halfway through a cone and see a teammate over here, give them a pass, try and see if they can score. But every person has to go through the cones to score a point. So you can't just keep going back to one person to keep scoring. So everybody has to go through at least once. Does that make sense? Okay, so we'll do, if you guys can go get pennies, please. And it can be any color.
So wait, we're not setting up a court over there?
No, we're gonna do just 1 game. Oh, Griffin, are you playing or? Griffin, if you'd like to join, you can. Let's grab a hockey stick, please. What? I'm just doing that team will have the pennies. No, there's 6 and 6. All right. So Griffin, just to fill you in a little bit, we're gonna be working on controlling the ball here in hockey. So we're gonna each team will have to go zigzag through those cones, or do a figure 8, and then we'll go. So.
Do you want Griffin on these or Steven?
Oh yes, Griffin, if you could grab a penny, please. So, are there any questions about this game?
Is it everyone versus all team, 4 teams versus all 4 teams?
So we're now just gonna split, do 2 teams. So so it'll be pennies versus non-pennies. Yeah, you can go figure it through any of the cones. You just have to, one person just has to get it through there.
Okay.
All right, is there? Yep. Cool. All right.
So the other teammate is just standing?
So they're trying to get open, because if you're going through those cones and see that, and you see that Brendan's over here, he's open, pass him the ball.
Next point, everybody on the team has to do a figure 8 with the ball.
No, someone just has to go do a figure 8, just one person. And then when you guys get the ball again, that person can't score again.
All possessions by steals and everything.
What?
If we get possession of the ball, we're on offense.
Then you guys are on offense, yeah.
And if they score,
Then yeah, the ball switches to the other team. Okay, is everyone ready? All right, you may begin when ready. Make sure you're talking to your teammates.
That I'll figure it.
You ain't hit it that way.
Then you have to go back around to do a figure 8. Up. All right, timeout. Let's get the pins off the court. Any scoring yet? Make sure you're trying to find open passing lanes so your teammate can give it to you. All right, everyone bring it up here, please. All right, so that game didn't go as planned. It was kind of like a prototype game. So we're gonna go ahead and in the same teams, we're gonna now go over on this side, and does everyone see the cone on each side? Around there is blue tape. I don't know if everyone can see it from here. That'll be like the key, and the only time you can step into the key is to retrieve a ball that was hit or whatever. But if you're gonna take a shot, it's a modified field hockey game. So to score a point, you have to knock the cone down with the ball, but you can't be anywhere within that blue key. So the only time you can go step in there is if you're trying to retrieve a ball, but to take a shot, you have to be on the outside. And we'll just keep the same teams, the pennies and the non-pennies. And so again, make sure you're communicating with your team. There's a lot of people just being quiet, just running off to the side, trying to find open passing lane. If you think you're open, say, hey, Griffin, I'm open right over here. Make sure you're talking with your teammates. Also, make sure you're moving around if you don't have the ball. If you don't have the ball, make sure you're going around trying to find an open passing lane. If you see that you're wide open for a shot and your teammates coming up with the ball, get their attention, but make sure you're still moving. Don't just stand in that one spot because people will see that you're just standing there. So we'll go and just move to this side. And in hockey, you can go around the goal. So this area out here, not too much playing out here. Try and keep it here, but if you need to go around there, you can, around the goal. Thank you, Josh, for moving that. Is there a ball over here? Okay. Yeah, and so it's a point, and then the other team gets the ball. So does that make sense? Yeah, you have to knock the cone over the ball on a shot. All right, you may go. KP, make sure you're facing your target when you're shooting. Help increase accuracy.
Literally, when I was a kid, I got hit in the face 10 times.
Jaquan, are you okay? Yeah. All right. Alright, timeout. Alright. Lona, are you okay? Lona, are you okay? Alright. So, hold on, timeout please. So, forgot to go over some safety for this game. Make sure, keep your sticks on the ground. Sticks aren't supposed to be coming up, no hitting people in the face. I like the effort, but let's bring it down a little bit. I don't want anybody jumping around on the floor, getting knocked over. We're all trying to stay safe and play a game here, okay? All right, you can continue. Marissa, make sure to keep your stick on the ground, please. Marissa, make sure your stick's on the ground, please. Thank you. It was a nice effort, Taylor. Remember, you can't be, nobody can be in the key. All right, everyone hold the ball, please. I know. All right, circle up here, please. Or you can take a seat if you'd like. All right. So, what was really important when can be related to shooting and dribbling the ball?
Staying low.
Staying low. Being close to the ball. Brendan? So, controlling it. Right. Oh, I had another question. Okay. So when shooting, what was more effective? Keeping the ball controlled? Yep. All right, that's it. I had another one, but it's gone. Yeah, thank you.